Well, Simo, it's now very tight at the top of the table, level on points with Partick Thistle after their win last night. Does that change anything in terms of discussions that you have with your team at the moment, considering you're quite far ahead?
No. As we said it, start of the season, we want to be up there to compete, and we are up there to compete. And as we always say, big credit to Partick. They have picked a lot of points. They took care of us. And of course, when you play direct game and your opponent win, no regrets there. They were key moments. They were very good, better than us. So and that's why they are there with the top with us. But we are good, and we always knew it will be tight, and nothing has changed by that. And that's why it's important as well. We enjoy this moment, and somehow kind of feeling this, that it's a tight, it's this and this, and it's a good place to be.
You beat them very comfortably at the start of the season, 5-1. Have you been surprised by how much Partick Thistle have improved?
No, they have not improved. When I say they have not improved, they played very strong League Cup campaign. They came here for that moment. At that game, we were just extraordinary good, and we took our chances. Almost, we didn't have even as good chances as we had it last match. But last match we didn't score. In that match, we scored many goals, and goals always change the dynamic of the game, as it happened now this Saturday. They scored key moments of the match, and then it was very difficult for us. So for me, no, there is no surprises, and of course we have improved since start of the season. They have improved, but it's not like after this first game it was one-off game, and it can happen when one top team hit a top four scoring beautiful goals. It can happen. But for me, it's not a surprise that they have done as they have done it.
11 points is the gap now between you and Partick and third place. Does it feel like a two-horse race now?
No, we have seen these games, it's so tight. And I said it when we were up some points. I said it, I have won the title when I have been 9 points behind. But at the same time, I have lost the title when I have been 6 points front this time of year, or even later on. So for me, it's nothing. Because winning and to get the 3 points, it's so big. And then still, with some of the teams, we still play 3 times. So it's basically, you win your opponent, it's 9 points. So it's nothing there. So for me, no. It's still early days, but we are, and I almost can answer, from these top 2 teams, us and Partick, that we rather are here than those points behind. Of course, but it's not that it's only two horse race. No, it's still wide open. But as I said it, we have been doing good. We have known all the time there is a lot of things we need to improve. And as I said it, enjoy, take every match as it takes, and just be as ready as possible.
Scottish Cup this weekend against Cove. Does that take a little bit of pressure off, moving to a cup competition away from the pressures of the league?
I would not say taking pressure out, because we want to, this is kind of one of our value, one of our goals in our club. Wherever competition we take part, we want to be successful. So when you want to be successful, that brings the pressure as well. So it's the same pressure now in this cup competition, because we want to be successful in this. I understand the question, because it's not league competition, it's a different competition. And what I like the cup competition is that both teams who will start that match, they will basically start on the same. There is no 11 points gap, or there is, games in the hand or nothing. It's even when you start the game, and by that day, the winner will be decided. And that's why I love the cup competition, that it's just that day, and better team, as we always respect the result, walk out to the next round, and that's our aim for this Saturday.
And Cove are a team in recent years that have made that push from climbing up the divisions from the Highland League going back a few years ago and trying to become full time as well. I mean, how much of a threat do you think they could represent at the weekend?
Of course, very much. They have a good manager. We have watched them. They have players on loan from higher clubs, and of course we know the cup competition. There is always every year. We have already seen it this in League Cup. We have seen it in English Cup competition now this year. There is always these banana skins that some lower team they will come and put out the bigger club, and that's why everyone loves the cup competition. And but for us, nothing changes. We need to be ready. We know the challenge. We know that it's a one-off game. In one-off game, everything can happen. There's one bounce somewhere. There is one slip. Comes to challenge, red card. There will be one set pieces, a goal. Things can so many things can change, during the one game, and we just need to be ready for that. But as I said we are not going to make rotation sake of rotation. We are not going to resting any players. We will play with our best team. Whatever is always the best team for that match, and nothing changes for this Saturday.
And Jonathan was saying that he's fine after.
Yeah. He's fine. He's totally fine, and he was training very good yesterday in a training, and. It looked bad, and it was a little bit shaken off, half time with Jonathan, because it was a big, contact. But yeah, he's totally fine.
And wider team news? Anyone else closer to a return?
Steven Mallan, Louis, they are there. Boso is still working his way back, so he's out for this weekend. Adam Forrester cup tight. For this weekend, of course, the lone player from the Hearts, but everyone else, it's okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You mentioned that you weren't planning to change very much for the cup game. Do you see a kind of perhaps the fans seeing something of Louis Lloyd at the weekend?
Hopefully, he was already one game on the bench. For tactical reasons, he did not make the bench for last weekend, so he's available. And as always, let's see how the game goes, what we need to do inside the game. But he's totally fine to play.
And you mentioned Bojo there. He's had a slight setback?
Yeah, a little setback, but that's after you come, 8-9 months, even how hard he has been working. But we have always said when you go and start playing football, it's so different demand on your body, so you start feeling something there. But he was already running today, so it's not like a major setback. It was just a setback for this weekend and probably next weekend as well, but he will be good soon.
And you mentioned the loan players that Cove have got, their connections with St Johnstone all over the Cove team. Do you think that makes it kind of more spicier, if you like?
No, but I see it is that they will come here and all the respect, they see this game that everything they lose is for us. They will come here, play their heart out, play with a big attitude, hoping that the key moments go on their way. Because, as I said, I have seen them. I've seen them enough now. There is a good players. It's a good organization how they do the things. They have a threat going, forward. So, as I said, they will come here, and yes, let's go and see what we can do. And that's why we need to be top level, physical, mentally, tactically as well. That we can be solid and we can hurt them.
And no change to the training regime because it's a one-off game that has a result.
No. It's no. It's everything is you prepare as you normally would prepare. Of course, there is a possibility extra time. Of course, there's a possibility for the penalties. So of course, as I said, you try to prepare as well as possible. You take considerations all those things. So will we practice the penalties during this week? Yes, of course we do, because we want to, all the detail, we want to be prepare ourselves. So it's not like we just go and hoping that we go through the 90 minutes and we are through. It might happen that we need to push, extra time penalties. But as I said it, our target, we want to compete in this competition. It has been traditionally very successful competition in our club, big tradition. So we want to be part of it. And it's our journey for this year cup competition starts now this Saturday.
Let's hope it doesn't come to penalties then.
Oh, then we need to hit the penalties, Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.